Yeah, I think Jokic is about to have probably like maybe his best season ever, and I just think people just need to prepare for that for when we get to
He's
March.
not going to win MVP. So who cares?
I told y'all. What? No, I told y'all by March. I told y'all it's just going to be
Mars,
right back here.
Mars, if we being honest, I'm 31, 12, and almost 10. If the Denver Nuggets end up with a top 3 seed, Bird was a lot smoother than a lot of these other guys. So I thought I was tripping when I said that. I see a guy who I can respect how good he is, and I can respect him being a great player, but his game is not aesthetically pleasing to me, and that's how I feel about Luka.
All right, y'all. We getting back to the slate from last night. We talked about this game a lot, but the Nuggets beat the Nets in overtime, 144 to 139.
He had one of the only stat lines ever. Him and Oscar, and talking about a lot. You should spend more time on that.
No one care about no 29, 18, and 16.
You're right.
The Nuggets are now 2-2, and the Brooklyn Nets are 1-3.
Stop, Mars! You're gonna make me nuts. That's almost 30 and 20.
But it's not 30 and 20. It's not 30 and 20.
That's almost 30, 20, and 15. Chill.
Come on, man.
But it's not 30, 20, and 15. We don't care.
Yeah, we know that. We know that, Mars. But chill, that's like 30, 20, and 15 is crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you got that, then maybe, If you got that, then cool. You got 29, 18. Are you trying to give him 2 extra rebounds?
Talking about this dude like he ain't the best player in the game.
Nikola Jokic last night.
Doesn't matter, I guess. All right, cool.
In case you're an audio listener and you can't see the screen, Nikola Jokic finished the game with 29 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists. Speechless. It's not really too much you can say.
I think Jokic. Let me make sure I'm correct, because I just want to. I think in the clutch this year versus the Clippers, the Raptors, and then versus the
Nets.
City. I think he has 25 points and like an 87 true shooting in the clutch so far this year, and he closed out almost all three, but both of those games.
Well, he missed the free throw against the Clippers, so
he did. But that's where he will ever only choke at the free throw line. I don't understand it. He did it in 2019. He's done it ever since. That will never change.
So so when you're doing true shooting, right?
Yep.
I miss it too. It has more impact than if I missed it.
You went out, Ox.
So you went out, my
brother. A missed shot is a missed shot.
Okay, so it's the same. True shooting is the same no matter what.
A missed shot is 0%. A missed shot is 0% every time. Free throw. Whatever.
Okay. I thought.
But you can make. Can't you make up? If I'm not mistaken, I want to make sure I'm understanding true shooting, Mars. I can make up for that missed shot with a 3. So like, let's say I missed with 2 shots and I made 2 threes. I missed 2 2s and then I made 2 threes.
Your true shooting would be 6 points on 4 shots. What would that be? 100%? 100% true shooting?
And then on top of that, Mars, I went to the stripe and I went to the stripe 4 times and I made 3 of those 4 shots.
So you scored 9 points on
4 shots.
4 shots and 4 free throws, which is 6 possessions. 9 points on 6 possessions. What is that, about 75% true shooting, 67% true shooting, something like that?
And the 2s that I missed 2 layups. I missed.
Yeah, but that doesn't. You just it doesn't.
I just missed shots. Wow, I can make. Up
I think I calculated that right. I might be wrong.
The analytics are pretty incredible.
Well, look, I'm just Denver's going to struggle for at least the first quarter of the season until they figure out their bench. But all I'm gonna say is
first and the last quarter.
I think Jokic is about to have probably like maybe his best season ever, and I just think people just need to prepare for that for when we get to March.
Not going to win MVP. Who cares?
I told y'all. I told y'all by March. I told y'all it's going to be Mars, right back here.
Mars, if we being honest, I'm 31, 12, and almost 10. If the Denver Nuggets end up with a top 3 seed, it's going to be hard. Unless
Luka was what, a 5 seed, averaging 34, 10, and 10.
34, 99 on the finish, on 64.
Yeah.
64.
So
but it's not the same. But you know it's
the
not the same.
Is gonna be back.
No, it's not the same, Mars. Don't do that. You know it's not the same.
Oh, it's not the same. All right, cool.
It's not.
It's not the same. But you know that. You know this. Bradley Beal averaged 32 points a game, and didn't sniff the MVP conversation. We know why.
Explain how Luka's last season would equate more to Bradley Beal than Jokic.
No, what I said was the same thing. Same thing with Steph in 21. He averaged 32 and a half a game, finished third in the MVP race. Bradley Beal averaged 32 and made 13 All NBA.
And you don't even
if he won games, it's still different.
Him like that.
Explain how what Luka did last year equates more similarly to Bradley Beal.
Let me be very clear about this. And this is going to come off as hate, but this is also unclear. Luka does not have the same impact on the court as Jokic does, just purely. The Nuggets are better. They perform better over the last several years. Just on court performance, they perform better after the last several years. The offense is better when he's on the court. The defense is better when he's on the court. And he's better in the clutch throughout the course of the last 4 years. And in the playoffs. So like this, so if we're just going bar for bar, just all the way around, just all the way through, this is why it's going to sound like hate. Luka has not had a single season that he's had better than Joker or had a more impactful on-court time on the court than Joker on either end of the court. But it comes off as hate. I still think he's top 3. But if you're comparing him to White, well, how is Luka going to do it 34-99? But Joker is averaging 30, 12, and 8. Well, what about this year? Well, the difference is they are drastically different players. They impact the game differently, and that just is what it is. Like they're just different players.
That's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely, 1,000%.
That's all I was trying to say. That the box score isn't what's going to make it Jokic's best season. That was
I think the overall what he's going to have to do to get them where they need to go, and I think the efficiency he's going to do it at, the dominance. I think the fourth quarter clutch stuff, all that stuff is going to be there. I think the defense is probably going to, I would say, Mars, I think their defense will be top 8 again this year. I think their offense might be like 10th, maybe 11th. I don't know how it's going to like, play out for the course of the year.
Best
but
offensive player and number 10 offense. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, they'll have the number 1 when he's on the court, and then when he's off the court, they'll sink down to, I don't know who's the worst.
Mars, you already told me about about Joker in that plus minus when he's off the floor. You already told me about that, Mars. So
it's not my fault. Michael Malone will still just run Jokic and starters and then a bunch of bench lineups where Jamal Murray's having to just do nonsense. It's not my fault that Michael Malone keep doing it.
Well,
if they want their players to win MVPs,
it's really the non-Joker minutes that's the issue. They're not winning the non-Joker minutes, period, except for Christian Brown's in a lineup.
Which aren't a lot of non-Joker minutes.
Just happens to be a bunch of bench units.
No, it's Michael Porter, Jamal, and AG have been out there. They were there in the Raptors game. Hush, hush, hush.
I didn't watch the Raptors game, so that doesn't count.
Which, by the way, Swiper, aren't a lot of minutes because I think Joker averaging something like close to 40 minutes a night. Like,
he's 39 minutes a game right now.
Yeah, he's playing almost every minute.
But Kobe did. That's what I'm saying. Kobe did 41. Kobe did 41 in 05-06. I think.
Yeah, the game was slow.
Whatever. But I'm just saying that slow. I think it was. But I'm just saying, chill. Y'all got mad at me 2 weeks ago when we had this discussion. Oh, they're bending the rules. I'm like, all right. I'm just saying, all right. You're seeing what's happening right now, and it is what it is. So just fast forward 5 months.
4 MVPs would put him where all time? Not in terms of where
he'll be tied. He'll be tied for third.
Yeah.
Tied for the third.
LeBron has 4, right? And then MJ has 5 and Kareem has 6. Is that the rankings?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Russell has 5 as well.
Yep.
Yes.
So Jabal got 6. Jabal got 6. Russ got 5. Chamberlain has 4. James has 4. And Joker.
When did they bring MVPs? What year are the MVPs?
55, 56.
55,
56.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same time as the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.